So when I was tossing and turning in bed last night, I realized that if we ripped off Stuart Ashen, my ratings might actually go up, because he's quite popular in what he does. So, yeah, let's review some shit in a fucking sofa then. Alright, so, this, in case you haven't already figured out, actually did show up. If you watched my last video, you know that, the USPS kind of fucked around with this package, but someone literally hauled ass 50 miles just to get this package to me, which I really fucking appreciate. Seriously. Props to the fucking guy or gal that got it here. Really fucking appreciate that. So, without further ado, let's actually get into this thing. So, in case you haven't figured this out already, or you are not informed on the whole Pokemon Nendoroid thing, this is an N in Reshiram Nendoroid. This was released, I can't remember if it was last year. I think it was last year. It was released on the Pokemon Center, which is Pokemon's own shop. Nintendo, like the Game Freak, you know, the Pokemon Company's own shop. And obviously, they were made by the Good Smile Company, which I'm going to get onto something a little bit here. But yeah, they're actually very, very nice PVC modular figures. The Reshiram figure isn't nearly as modular as, well, I wouldn't say it's really modular at all, compared to the N figure, which is massively interchangeable. Like, you can change out the smallest details, and I'll get onto that here in a bit. But yeah, let's have a look at the box. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, there were a couple of red flags that actually did point to the illegitimacy of this item, but at the end of the day, I'm going to give you this little disclaimer. One, I got this for free, so I'm not going to bitch, because someone was nice enough to spend money on me, and the figure itself is still really fucking nice regardless. But yeah, I'm not complaining about the figure at all. It's still the same fucking thing, if it is indeed like some Chinese bootleg thing. But yeah, it's still same manufacturing process, same item, same fucking thing, so I'm not complaining. It's literally exactly the fucking same as the one you get, which makes me think it's legitimate anyways. But yeah, let's have a look around the box. So you can see the red Pokemon logo, which made me at first think that, oh, what? That's kind of red flagish. That doesn't look legit. But that's actually how the Asian packaging for this is over there. It has the red Pokemon logo, which I don't know how that flies with the Pokemon Company, but whatever. There you go. Around here you just have little images of what comes in the fucking box, really. And then on the back it's pretty much the same. And if we're really going to rip off Stuart Ashen, like I really wanted to for this video, we've got 0 to 3 sad onions. So yeah, that's a pretty standard onion there. It looks, you know, it's a pretty well done onion. I haven't really gotten into reviewing the onions yet, but when I do, I will have some sort of rating system. Like, this is a 0 onion and this is a 10 onion. So yeah, I don't actually see this very often over here in America. So whatever. Yeah, another thing that's sort of like really English about this package is just sort of good shoe company customer support. Good SMLLE company Inc. customer support. I'm like, wow, that's extremely fucking English. But yeah, enough of the fucking box. Let's actually get on to the figures. So we're going to start with the N figure here. Alright, time to pull this N figure over here. I gotta be real careful, because these are not at all toys. These are actually, these are collectibles. These are not toys at all. You are not meant to play with these. You are not meant to throw them around. These are incredibly fragile, and they're incredibly fickle to get together, which I will talk about a little later. But yeah, here's N, and holy shit, this really could not get more Ashens. But yeah, here's N, who has an incredibly washed out face because my phone camera is incredibly shit. But yeah, it's actually a very nice, very solid PVC figure. Like I said, it's pretty much fully modular. So this hand, that'll fucking come off. That Pokeball right there, that'll fucking come off. This hat will come off. It sort of separates into 2 pieces along that line right there. His face will come off, and you can interchange it for the other one that has a more happy vibe to it, but I like to keep the more boring, depressing vibe, because that's how I actually am in real life. It comes with this, little stand that keeps it upright, because it's not going to stand up otherwise, because he's a bit top-heavy, as you can tell. I never usually was a fan of the big-headed sort of aesthetic, but on this, it's not too oversized, so I can certainly look past it. It's still a very nice figure. Like I said, everything sort of moves on this thing, including his ponytail. So you get, hair swinging action or something. Wow! There you go. It's sort of, like I said, it's a fully modular figure, so I can take this apart and do whatever the fuck I want with it. I can sacrifice it to Satan if I want to, but I'm not going to do that for a number of reasons. So, yeah, that's the end figure. Again, this is not a toy. This is a collectible. Do not buy this for your kid to play with. This is by no means anything you just move around and smash together with other figures and stuff like that. These are far too fragile. So, yeah, that's the end figure. Just get you a nice look around here. And the way this stand works is you just sort of put it in the back of N here. I did have to widen a few holes to get everything to fit together, but Nendoroids are known to have that kind of problem. They're particularly fickle to put together sometimes. They can be a little annoying to put together. I've read plenty of online forums saying that, yeah, you're going to have to do a couple of things to get together. So if some parts aren't fitting together right, you might want to dunk them in warm water or widen the holes with a screwdriver a little bit. Just be careful when you're doing that so that you don't ruin the figure. And with that, I'll segue on to the next one here. Alright, this one I'm going to have to be very, very careful with. Right there, that's Reshiram. I'm pretty sure that's obvious to anyone that's familiar with Pokemon. It's Reshiram. I mean, but yeah, being more fucking serious here. Incredibly nice, incredibly sturdy, actually quite heavy PVC even, figure of Reshiram, and it's fucking fantastic. It fit together really well, with the exception of one thing. So these wings here are supposed to move, right? They're supposed to, there's a joint there that moves up and down and so forth. I don't want to move that too much because, again, these are collectibles. They're not really meant to be fucked with too much. But yeah, you can sort of move the head around too and everything like that. But there was a big defect with this figure when I got it. And the joint that's supposed to move, like, this one does, was sticking straight up. Like, it was sticking straight up this way, like, to the top here. You can actually see where the pin of sorts broke off right there. And it broke off because I had to try and pull it out, because it's supposed to move out like that. It's supposed to sort of rotate. Because if I would have stuck the wing on, it would have been sticking straight up like this. It would have been completely fucking vertical. So, yeah, I had to sort of MacGyver this together, and I had to break that piece off. I tried to get it back on and just make it so that I could, put it on the side, but that didn't end up working out. And I just ultimately decided to take some super glue and fasten the wing on that way. It was a lot of work to do, like, because the super glue needs airflow to actually set, and there was not a lot of it, so I was holding it for a good, 20 minutes to get it to hold. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a very, very nice figure. I absolutely recommend this set, even if only for this figure, because obviously this is the one that I was interested in, because it's my favorite Pokemon, beside Lucario, if anyone has known me for longer than 5 fucking seconds. So, yeah, this is an incredibly nice figure. Again, this is not a toy. This is a collectibles figure. This is a collectible figure. You are not meant to play with this. You are not meant to slam it together with other figures. You are not meant to do anything like that. You are meant to just... These figures are meant to sit on a shelf and just sit there and just look nice. They're meant to be on display, not to play with. So, yeah, like I said, I can, just decapitate Reshiram here. Just sort of, again. But yeah, the actual quality of the pieces here is actually, well, it's fucking fantastic. So if this is actually a bootleg, then that means that they actually got the real blueprints, the real materials, the real everything to make this. because it's spot the fuck on to the real one. Like, I've seen plenty of reviews, I've seen plenty of things on this, I've seen plenty of pictures of American units. This is exactly the fucking same. So you can snatch this up on eBay for about, I believe it was $14 or $15 even. So, shop around on eBay, shop around on Amazon, find the best prices. They usually on Amazon and on the Pokemon Company, or on the Pokemon Store, they usually go for about, I think, $40, $50. So shop around on eBay, you can actually get these for a very good price, as I hold Reshiram's head here and just fucking speak with my hands. But yeah, let's just let's get this back together here. That goes on relatively easily, but you, again, do want to be careful with this sort of thing, because taking it off and putting it back on, it can cause some undesirable results. It'll eventually become more loose over time. Again, you don't want to move these around too much, because they're not meant to do that. These are collectibles, just like any, proper collectible. They're meant to be looked at and, not played with. But yeah, you can see, just, going on a bit more, you can see the detail on here is, well, fucking great, really. They even got the mane right, just imagine that moving around on its own, because it has a fucking mind of its own or something. But yeah, incredibly nice figure. This looks incredible on my shelf. So yeah, there's not really that much more to say about it. I mean, it's a figure of Reshiram. If you want it, go get it. You can get it for really cheap on eBay. If you don't want it, then why the fuck are you watching this? But yeah, absolutely fantastic figure. I definitely have to give props for this one. This is fantastic. And there needs to be a Zekrom equivalent. Wink wink, Good Smile Company. Hurry up, make a Zekrom equivalent. That would be really badass, to have two of these on either side of the shelf. That would look really badass. Hell, even a Kyurem fucking equivalent. That would be even fucking better. So, there you go. Alright, moving swiftly on, we're going to have a look at some of my other black and white collectibles, because if anyone has known me for long enough, you know that Pokemon Black is my favorite game of all time. For me, it is just the perfect combination of everything I want. So, if you disagree with me, fine, just don't be a fucking cunt stick, alright? But yeah, let's get on to some of the collectibles I have for said game. The first one here is a game art folio that just, features game art, really. It's just, just various things in there. These were sold at Target in around 2010, 2011 to promote the game, and, well, yeah. They come in a nice little sort of paper case here. It's nice and glossy and everything. You have this sort of embossed, raised depictions of Reshiram and Zekrom there, and then on the other side you just have the basic sort of logos and such for the games themselves. Now, opening this up here, or sliding the artwork out, well, first of all, you have the glorious Unova region right there. You have Castelia City, you have Sharon and Bianca. You just have all kinds of artwork in here. The three gym leaders in, Striaton City. You have just sort of all of this stuff, just general game artwork. There's Servine, there's Pignite, there's Duat. I don't know why they didn't include the final evolutions, but whatever. Yeah, there's just the two protagonists and the three starter Pokemon looking fucking adorable. There's Zekrom, there's Reshiram. But yeah, moving on and not wasting your fucking time anymore. Yeah, we just have all of the artwork here. It's pretty simple. They're on pretty nice, thick cardstock, so they're not going to be bending if you take care of them, especially if you keep them in that little sort of box over there, like I do, and I just sort of leave them sit because I am more or less a preservationist. I don't really like to take these things out very much. I just like to have them because, well, I'm a super fan. So there you go. Now the next thing we have here is actually a promotional poster or promotional little card distributed to various stores around the country here to promote Pokemon Black and White. It's just a very small advertising card. And I thought this was a really cool piece, a really nice piece of memorabilia, and I decided to snatch it right up. So there we go. It just sort of has there's the fucking Victini event. I did get Victini at the time, but my copy actually got stolen in a robbery, so damn it. But yeah, my original copy, that is. I still have one now, but yeah, the fucking Victini event is on there. You just have coming soon, reserve your copy now. Yeah, not too fucking accurate anymore now, is it? But yeah, you just have, basic advertising card, pretty cool stuff to have. Probably going to frame this because I don't want it to get any, wear and tear, and all of that. So, there you go. Alright, and got another piece here for you. It is actually in a tube, so let me actually get this thing out and, fiddle with it for 20 years while I try and, prevent dead air, even though I don't think that's really going to happen, is it? But yeah, so I'm pulling this out here. I'm pretty sure you can tell what it is at this point from the sound, but, fucking hell. It is a poster of the Unova region. Look, there's Castelia City. Look, there's Nimbasa City. Look, there's the Entralink. It's pretty fucking simple. Look, there's New Vamitown that you can't see because it's out of the shot. But yeah, really fucking massive poster, something like 32 by 20 something inches. This is for sure going to be framed and is for sure going to be on my wall very soon. So yeah. Look, there's Dragon Spiral Tower. That is also slightly out of the shot, and you can't see it anyways because there are clouds obscuring it. But yeah, look, there's Relic Castle. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up now. Yeah, but yeah, very nice poster, very nice print. It's not pixelated at all. It's actually very, very clear, very nice. They obviously went through the effort of actually getting this to look proper on here. They probably ran it through Photoshop and just sort of, biggened it a fucking lot and then just sort of made it look better. But yeah, very nice paper. Very nice paper. It's proper, poster, printing paper, things like that. So yeah, there you go. And it rolls up like that, and it annoys me, because I can't continue to fucking look at it. So yeah, I'm gonna frame this. This is a very nice poster. I will leave a link in the description for this and everything, actually, in this video. So, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, this next piece I am handling with absolute care. I actually literally do not want to get my fingerprints on it, because I value it that fucking much. This right here is a copy of the music collection in full, including sound effects, of Pokemon Black and White, the originals, not 2. Everything in this video is pretty much just Black and White 1, not Black and White 2. So, there you go. So, just opening this up here, with my nails. Yes, I'm that anal. Yeah, you just have sort of the disc in there with half of Reshiram on it, and you have the little booklet in here, which is all in Japanese, mind you, because I imported this from Japan. It has just sort of information about the game, things like that, and it's pretty much absolutely brand new. I did get this brand new, but I did open it and I did listen to it. I'm probably going to buy another copy just to actually have it sit on the shelf, and not listen to it, not open it, things like that. But yeah, here's the sound team, a message from the sound team even. There's Junichi Masuda, looking really fucking smug. Yeah, just various things that I can't read because I'm fucking, American and I only speak cheeseburger. So, yeah, there's the discs right there. There's actually more of them on the other side. Let me just sort of close this up with my fucking microfiber cloth here. Now, I will say, on these discs, there's the 2 other discs. On this soundtrack, towards the end of it, if you ever do get the soundtrack, you can actually get it on iTunes, albeit for pretty poor fucking quality, like 256 kilobits per second, but whatever. That's just me being an audiophile. But yeah, you can, at the end of, I believe, disc 4, there are some absolutely beautiful, properly studio recorded pieces that are incredibly emotional. Like I was sobbing through the very last one, which is Farewell N. If you know that piece, that had me sobbing legitimately. And I'm a person that really does not cry, like, at fucking all. So yeah, it's gotta mean something. It's absolutely fucking fantastic. I have plans to actually redo that myself, since I'm a bit of a musician, so, yeah, there you go. There's my copy of the Super Music Collection, or the full soundtrack of Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Alright, now we're gonna move on to a couple of smaller things, and then a big thing, I guess. I mean, at least it's big to me. So here, I got this in the Dragons of Unova collection, for the trading card game set. These, once I get a hold of all of them, are the sort of small PVC figures of the three, or of the Tau Trio. So, there you go. Very nicely made figures. They're just small PVC things that came with the trading card game for a while in the Dragons of Unova set, which you can still buy. Just look it up on Amazon or eBay or whatever. There's Reshiram looking fucking terrifying. But yeah, come with little stands. They are very nice, very solid figures. Again, the type that are meant to sit there. They're not really meant to be played with. So, there you go. That's Kyurem right there. I want to know what the fuck goes on inside Kyurem's fucking mind. Alright, anyways, moving on. Let's get on to something that has actually featured on the eBay series before, but there's some other things in it too. This is the Unova badge set, which I made an episode on a while ago when I got it. You already know what this looks like. If you want to know more about this, then look at that episode. But, yeah. In it, we have two cards, one of which isn't very rare, being this one, and one of which is being the most expensive card I own, which averages at about $50 or $60. Now, again, my original collection did get stolen. I had some extremely rare, expensive cards in that, and that's why this one is currently the most expensive one I own, because I just bought this one about a year ago. And I haven't really bought any more cards since. I do have a stack over there, and what's left of my original collection, but yeah, currently this is the most expensive card I own, and I am willing to take this one out of its rigid, semi-rigid sleeving and show this one to you. This is the gold, well, Reshiram card. I can't remember what set this was released with, but all I know is that this is my fucking treasure right here, as are these badges that I always, have this sitting in there with. So yeah, this card is very important and special to me. So yeah, I love this fucking card, and I will protect it until the end of my fucking life. So yeah, moving that over here, and well, let's get on to the big thing, the actual game and system that it is played on itself. So, this right here has also featured on the channel, but a very long time ago. This is my special edition Nintendo DSi, the Pokemon Black one. I do plan on getting the white one. But yeah, as you can see, if you can see, which you can barely see, you can see sort of silhouettes of, there's Reshiram right there, and there's Zekrom right there. You can barely see it. I can see it just fine, but this camera is just the shittiest fucking thing in the world. If anyone wants to send me a new camera, please send me a new camera. But yeah, this is just the DS that I use exclusively to play Pokemon Black. No other game at all is going to go into this unit. I refuse to put any other game into this unit other than this. This right here is my copy. Single copy. I haven't bought any more since the one that got stolen, and that's when I bought this one. Yeah, I believe I had somewhere along the lines of thousands of hours on the original copy. This one, surprisingly enough, I think I only have about 200 to 400 hours on, because I haven't had a lot of time lately to play video games, to be honest with you. But yeah, this DS is intended to be played, at least for me, only with this game. I have other DSs to play my other games. Never will they go into this one. So There you go. This game stays in this DS, does not go into any others, only played on this one. So, there we go. And that's about it. That's about as much as I can rip off Ashen's today. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like down below. Remember to comment your thoughts about how shitty my fucking camera footage is and how the exposure is absolute shit and causes you to have a seizure. And I will... I'll see you in the next one.